Hello, SyncTimes community. We've been busy improving the SyncTimes system and are excited to introduce the April 2021 system updates. We recently pushed out a number of configuration options and new functionality to the Flowstation. To optimize the use of space, departments are now identified by colors and labeled in one of these cards. Users can choose custom colors for these cards as shown here. They can also reorder the departments. Currently, SLCFM, or Salt Lake City Family Medicine, is listed first, but by opening this pull-out menu, users can reorder the departments. Now you see that SLCFM is shown last. We've also added a feature to allow users to see patients that they've visited or other users have visited. Users will select the history icon shown here, a user to see visits for, and a date. A list of all patients that user saw during that day will then populate. Expanding one of these visits shows how long each user was in the room with the patient, which equipment was used during the visit, and when each person visited the patient. Users can also now select favorite providers to make it easier to assign rooms to these providers when there's a lot of providers in the building. By default, the intake icon shown here is added when a patient is roomed, and when the patient is discharged, the cleaning icon is added. Health centers can now eliminate these icons from automatically populating, and they also may use other icons when a patient arrives or when a patient is discharged. We've also reworked the front desk integration of the system. Patients can be manually added to a waiting room or directly added to an exam room using custom defined fields as shown here. The patient is now in the waiting room, showing a customized set of information including the patient's initials, age, and appointment time, as well as the time that they've been waiting. Patients can then be added to an exam room, and the patient is removed from the waiting room. All this information is logged to the database for reporting, which allows a retrieval of visit history for this specific patient, or reporting with appointment types included as a parameter. The patient's time in the waiting room can also be used in analytics, allowing clients to log door-to-door cycle times. With the front desk integration, users can set up alerts to be notified when a patient arrives based on provider or by department. Like other alerts, these may be sent via desktop, SMS, mobile push, or voice call notifications. To reduce manual entry, this patient information may be submitted through an API or HL7 interface with the health center's electronic medical records. We have one new option on the homepage. Clients can download a desktop application directly from the homepage, which makes it easier to access SyncTimes on their desktop. We're grateful to be part of your patient care. Please reach out if we can do anything to help you and your team better care for patients.